Come closer. Come closer. If you don't know, which I doubt you would, because I haven't mentioned this in a video yet, I collect Funko Pops. Oh my goodness, my dog. It's like as soon as I hit record, this is my third attempt, by the way. Anyway, whatever. Let's ignore him. Okay, I don't have soundproofing. That's the annoying part. Anyway, I collect Funko Pops. I have 57 of them, which is, I would say, a pretty hefty amount. But I don't go out and actually like purposefully buy them. I just, if I see one that I like, wherever I might be, I'll buy one. But I'm not gonna buy it, like go out just to buy one. Because a lot of the times they don't really have a Funko Pop that I'm interested in. And he's going crazy again. I'm so sorry about that. It's just how he is. So enjoy that. I can't do anything about it, I'm sorry. Anyways, I have 10 Funko Pops for today. Just kind of picked some random ones. Half are Marvel, the other half, like 2 are my like most recent ones that I got like a week ago. And there's some randoms thrown in there. But let's start with probably like one of my first Marvel ones, which is this one. It's the Marvel, it's like Oscorp suit Spider-Man. Honestly, really cool. To this day, probably one of my favorites. I don't know if I'm on camera, so I'm just gonna. There you go. I think that's better. Anyway, I feel like my head might have been cut off. I don't know. But this is my probably one of my favorites to this day. It's like, I don't know. I think the designs is really cool. It's a bobblehead because most Marvel ones are bobbleheads. Don't know why, but perhaps that's doing something. Maybe if I tap on it. I don't have a microphone. I'm recording with my phone, so I have to go to the phone microphone. But anyway, so this is Oscar Spider-Man. It's really solid, like design-wise. I like the pattern on the eyes and just the design of it in general. I think it looks pretty sick, and the stance is pretty cool too. The only downside about his stance is he falls over a lot. Because if there's a lot of wind, because the window's like right behind the shelf. Don't ask why. But if there's a lot of wind, he tends to fall off. And I think he's fallen about a dozen times. So most of the time I just put him upside down so that he doesn't fall. So that was a Spider-Man Oscorp suit. And yeah. On to the next one. So the next one, let's do the other Spider-Man. So about a month ago, I went on a school trip to Barcelona. I don't know if I said this in a video or not, but yeah, so I went on a school trip to Barcelona, and I got this. It's the Fantastic Four Spider-Man. I saw that, and I thought it was just like really cool, because like, I don't know, the black and blue color scheme looks really nice, and it just looks smooth. I don't know, like if you compare the two, like this one's, because you know, this one's got more detail on the suit. This one's just kind of flat, but it looks really smooth in my opinion, and I like that. And it's got the web as well, and the pose is pretty cool. I think this one was about $18. I don't know how much this one was. 15 maybe. I got them in different places, so it could depend on that too. But yeah, this one I got in Barcelona, along with another one, which I'll get into in a sec. Yeah, I like this one. Um, that's it. Okay, let's just do the Marvel ones first, and then we'll do. Oh, my bad. And then we'll do the rest. So here we have Iron Man. I don't know from which movie. I could find the box, but that would take like 5 minutes. So I'll just say it's from like Age of Ultron or something. I think it was an older one. Or maybe it's like a remake or something, because there is like that really old Funko Pop of Iron Man that's just like him standing in the default pose. Um, but yeah, I don't know which one this one's from, but really cool. The detail on it's like sick, and I think the pose solid. Surprisingly, doesn't fall over, which is a good thing. But yeah, really love this one. I really love this one. Maybe I'll do. I'm sorry, they're all dusty. I haven't dusted them off in a while. Maybe I can tap on this one. So how you guys doing? I had an interesting day, to say the least. I'm not going to get into it, but it was something. Mondays, I guess. Anyway. Up next, we have Captain America in the time travel suit from Endgame. I don't. A lot of people think that Infinity War is better than Endgame, or at least my friend at school does. I don't know. No, I'm not sure about it. But I think it's pretty cool that they had these space or time travel suit ones. Though I have been looking for an original Captain America, and in Barcelona I did see one, but I already had two, so I had to make a choice. There were a lot. They had a lot of stuff. It was hard to pick. But I settled on the Spider-Man and the one I'll get into in a second. But so this is the only Captain America I have so far. I will get one with his regular suit. I'm still collecting like the OGs. I don't have Black Widow yet. I also have Hulk from the She-Hulk series, I think. Just him in like the spandex or whatever suit it was, and yeah. So I want a normal Hulk, that as well. But besides that, I got the rest. Just a regular cap. I'm not saying this isn't cool. It's still like really cool. It's a Funko Pop. They're always gonna be cool, but so yeah, that's about it. Also, in the movie, I don't know if he kept this on when going through like the machine. I feel like he either had his helmet off or he had a different one on. Like didn't they have like nanotech like helmets for the suits? I don't know. Maybe they just wanted to like let people know like, hey, this is a Captain America. I don't know, but yeah. So that's that one. My back. Gotta remember to control my breathing. With soft spoken, they don't really tell you these things. I don't really speak in a soft spoken manner that often, so that's kind of the thing. But anyway, up next is my last Marvel Funko Pop for today. I have plenty more, but that will be for part 2. If you want this, to have another part, I have plenty more to go through. So, but up next and up last for today is Doctor Strange. Oh, it looks so goofy. Yeah, this one has a really bobbly head, as you can tell. I don't know why. This one's just extra bobbly. If you look if you can see that. It looks, maybe it's, I'm trying to figure out why, but it's like a little lower, like his neck piece or whatever you call it. It could be the whole size. No, that ain't it. Maybe, I don't know. But yeah, so I feel like there's a larger like spring, or like the neck isn't as long as others. I don't really know, but his head is extra bobbly. So yeah, but this one's really cool because he's got the cape. He's got the eye of Agamotto, right? In there, I think. I don't know, my eye, the flashlight is messing with, but I believe it's there because he's got the little holder for it, right? Anyway, he's also using his powers, as you can see, as well. And yeah, really good. This one's like one of my favorites as well. He tends to fall over when I put him down because his head bobbles a lot. But besides that, he doesn't really fall over like to the wind or anything. There's only really two that fall over a lot in terms of like wind. That's the Spider-Man, and one we'll get into in another episode or part of this. But yeah, so really cool. I'll tap on it. What do we tap on? Let's tap on the collar of his cape. I just realized, if you look at him from the back, I know Omni-Man doesn't have a collar or anything, at least not to my knowledge, but because he's got like the gray parts. I don't know. I haven't seen Invincible, but yeah. Anyway, that was all the Marvel stuff for today. Now we're gonna go on to 3 random ones that I've collected, and then we'll go through my 2 most recent ones that I got over a week ago. But yeah. Alright. Let's start. So no more bobbleheads from now on. So this is the other one I got in Barcelona. The one that I got with the Spider-Man. It's the anime Zorro. His sword's a bit wonky, but I think this one was like $20 or something. There were some that were more expensive. Sorry, like the Gear 5 Luffy, the Gear 5 Luffy, where he's like running or whatever. That one was like $20 or 22, I don't know, but yeah, some were more expensive than others. I guess the cooler looking ones. But yeah, so I think this one was also $20. I don't know. Yeah, I'm a big Zorro guy. I haven't seen the anime, but like I've seen the live action show, and I love it. I love the live action. My friend is watching the anime right now. He's on like episode 280 something. Yeah, he's pretty invested, to say the least. Sorry, I don't know. I had a short night. I had a short night last night. I kept waking up in the middle of the night. I don't know why. Anyway, yeah. So really cool one. He's got the 3 swords, obviously, the 3 iconic swords. I don't really know if this is like his actual, like his iconic outfit from the anime. Like I said, I haven't seen the anime, but I think so because I've seen him in this quite a bit. And the sandals, of course. Most head, I guess. It's like my favorite thing. Anyway, okay, so yeah, I personally, I don't know if I'm gonna watch the anime. I'm not an anime kind of guy, which I guess I'm gonna contradict myself in a little bit. You'll see why. But I'm not a big anime guy. I'm just not. I prefer live action stuff, you know, or like 3D animated things. I don't know. 2D animated stuff is just not really my thing. But hey, next up, we'll do two at a time. Next up, we have two Funko Pops from Squid Game. Big Squid Game fan. Season 3 was okay. I wasn't I didn't hate it, but it was a little bit of a letdown. I had my expectations way too high, I think, but it was still fun. I enjoyed it, so there's that. But yeah, Sungwoo and Sebyok. Sebyok with the marbles, and just Sungwoo from the glass bridge. Got their numbers on the back. Can you see hers? Yeah. Got their numbers on the back, obviously. And yeah, I said this in my last video where I went over some movies I watched recently, and I have seen quite a few K-dramas, and I'm a big K-drama fan, so I felt like I had to get these. I think, yeah, Sungwoo was a gift from my sister. She was out shopping one day, and her friend was she asked her friend, hey, what's something Squid Game, related, who's the big, main character? And for some reason, they said it was Sungwoo. She's not wrong. It's the second, most important character, but maybe they didn't have Gyun. I don't know, but either way, really happy about it. I'm glad. I'm actually happier with this one than I am with Gyun, because I thought Sungwoo was a really cool character. He was kind of villainized, but he was an understandable person, and it was really sad. But anyway, so yeah, really happy with this one. I don't know how much this was, because like I said, it was a gift. And then Sebyok, I got. Where did I get? I got this in some kind of geek shop again, right? But I think it was actually a card trading shop where they mostly had Pokemon cards, but they also sold a couple Funko Pops, and I got this one and another one that I'll show off in another episode. I'm not going to say anything yet. But yeah, so I don't remember how much she was either. Let's just say 15 to 20 bucks, just to be safe. So yeah, Sebyok. That leaves us the two final Funko Pops for today, which are the two most recent ones that I've gotten at Comic-Con just over a week ago. Which one should we start with? Let's start with the one that I said would contradict my anime, not being an anime fan. We have Lloyd Forger from Spy Family. At the Comic-Con, or at the convention, it was in this big, hall, or or not warehouse, but and there was this little bookshop that was also there, and they were selling a bunch of mangas, but unfortunately they were in French. We don't speak French, at least me and my friends don't, so bummer. They had literally everything. They had because a friend of mine's a huge Blue Lock fan, and they had all of them, but since they were only French, he couldn't get any of them. And then my other friend, who's a big One Piece fan, couldn't get any of them either. And I saw a bunch of Spy Family stuff, and I was like, that's sick. And they also had two Lloyd Forger Funko Pops there, so I bought one. I saw the first 5 or 6 episodes of it on my way to Spain 2 years ago, but I never continued it. Not because it wasn't bad, but I just I don't know. I never really went back to it. Maybe I'll get back to it. If anyone's seen Spy Family out there and they love it, let me know if I should continue. But I just thought this one looked so cool because look at this badass stance. You know what I mean? Plus, in the anime, he's kind of a badass. So, if you don't know what Spy Family is about, it's basically about this family of, family. He's an assassin or a spy, can't remember. And so for a mission, he had to create this family or whatever. And so like there's this like super powered little girl that he adopts. And there's this woman he meets, who's like also an assassin, but they are keeping it secret from each other. It's pretty funny. Anyway, so yeah, that's Lloyd. Um, as I said, not the biggest anime fan. That's the only anime I've ever tried watching. Just because it's like, spy stuff and action. I love that. Action is probably my favorite genre. Action comedies are like, oh, they're so good. Anyway, that leaves us, and sci-fi too. Anyway, that leaves us with only one Funko Pop left, which I also got at Comic-Con, and that is Zoe from K-Pop Demon Hunters. Now, my blue lock loving friend, a couple months ago, I guess closer to a year now, it's kind of crazy, when K-Pop Demon Hunters just came out and he had watched it, he was like obsessed with it. And since they are with 3 and we're with 3, we thought, hey, we're kind of like them, which is not really true, but we felt like we had some character traits away from the characters. Like Zoe's the energetic one, which I guess maybe, depending on the day, that's kind of, I guess I'm a goofy guy. I crack a lot of jokes, even though they kind of go over a lot of people's heads and they're not really funny. But who cares, But yeah, so, plus she's my favorite, so I kind of had to go with her, But yeah, so that's why I got this one. Mostly because of like our friendship thing, but also just because she's my favorite from the movie. And it was a good movie, I can't lie. Oh, usually they don't usually move that easily, do they? Yeah. Maybe this one's just made like that. I don't know. It has a cool sound. Oh, wait. The bass. I hit the camera. How about that? Anyway, so I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure to like and subscribe. If you didn't, I'm sorry. I don't know why you're still watching then, but hey. Thanks also for all the support on the videos recently. It has been insane. I think I started with like 4 subs or 2, and now I'm at like 26, which is insane. The first video has like 300 views as well. I cannot imagine, or I couldn't imagine in a million years that that's where I would be on my first, or I guess 3rd video, because I'm recording it now, the 3rd one. But yeah, so oh, and before I forget, I want to say this in every video, so I'm sorry, but I have this like series coming out. It's like a written thing. I wrote a series. It's called Hidden Deep Within, and I'm gonna be posting stuff on my DeviantArt. I have a link to it on my like channel page, and like I've been promoting it on like TikTok and stuff in here too. That's not like to say that these videos are just for that. I'm just saying like this is just something to just let out my thoughts and talk about my life for 20-30 minutes at a time. And yeah, so but I have that coming out. First episode is coming out on Sunday, May 17th, so Sunday. And I'm pretty excited about it. I was writing it for about a month, and I'm like, I love the characters in it. I hope you love the characters as well. I hope you read it. I hope you like it. I hope you love it. But yeah, so when that comes out, I hope you go over and give it a go. I'll also be reading episode 1 here on the channel, just as like promo, and also to see if like, to see what you think. Maybe people from my channel will go over there. And I don't just post Hidden Deep Within stuff. I also post other art things, drawings that I've done in my like school books, and just other drawings from like random times that I've doodled. So if you're into art, or if you want to, check out my DeviantArt, go ahead. I would appreciate it. And yeah, that's it. So thanks for watching. See you guys next time. Peace.